All right, let me pause it right here. So today we're going to be watching Brad Stine. He is one of my new favorite comedians. And what I love about Brad is like he just doesn't really pull any punches. He's not a PC guy. He's not politically correct. Like he's just going to say stuff that makes you laugh. Great guy. This comedy special here is called Laugh While It's Legal. And you may think, hey, like it's never going to be illegal to laugh in the United States, but like just literally yesterday in Canada, they started passing laws to outlaw religion in Canada. So, um, yeah, freedom of speech is just dying all over the world, except for in this great country. So, let's laugh while we still can, folks.
Get out of here! For me? For me? Oh, you want to be on TV, don't you? Yes!
Oh, you want to be on TV, don't you?
Thank you, Nashville, Tennessee. Your prayers have been answered. I accept that. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for that amazing applause. And it was amazing applause. Didn't last long. It didn't last. I think it was maybe 3 seconds. I'm going to be up here about an hour. You give me about 3 to 4 seconds. Now, I don't like that. It's unjust. It's unfair. No justice, no fairness. How would you like it if I did like one joke made you clap for an hour? How would you like that? Because it's crazy. Because it doesn't make sense. That's what's happening. The crazy people are running the show. Laugh while it's legal, folks. That's what I'm telling you. Laugh while it's legal.
That's fact.
How you feeling tonight, folks? How you feeling?
Yep.
All right. Well, you look.
Do you ever look around, watch the news, and think to yourself, look, we have let the crazy people run the asylum. I mean, every day. Oh man.
Looking good. And by the way, if you weren't looking good, I'd lie. I'd lie. Why? Because I don't want to hurt your feelings. Because if you haven't learned by now, lies and feelings rule the world. Lies and feelings rule the world. And there's nothing, I mean nothing, you got to lie more about than how people feel about themselves. However I feel about me is true. That's why I said if you weren't feeling good, I'd lie. Because the truth is, I did. You see, in any group of people, most people are looking good. A couple people could use some work. What are you saying? There's some unattractive people here tonight? Yes!
Everybody's now looking at their partners and wondering if it's them.
That's the way it works in any group of people. That's the way it works. So you start lying about it. You start talking about it so people can be polite. That's what they want you to be, polite. And what is polite? It's a fancy word for lying. And every one of you have done it. You're all liars. Look at the faces. No, we are Christian people. We would never lie. Really? Then what did you do when you were introduced to that ugly baby? And don't think you haven't done that. Everybody's had those happy parents coming to you and introducing you to that little baby monkey face. We've all been there. We've all been there. Here's my new baby. Ah.
It's a true story. When my son was born, his head was like just all weird. And my wife asked me, how does he look? Does he look normal? And I was thinking to myself, he looks like an alien. But I was like, yes, baby, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. She, this is so true.
He is so she. She is so. And it's rough, it's hard, but it's all happened to us, and we've all had it happen to us. And here's the thing, guys. I don't want a world where people going around saying babies are ugly, but what I do want is a world where we're allowed to admit that ugly babies exist. Why? Because the truth is more important than your feelings. We must learn as an American to speak truth, or we will never be free again. We need ugly babies. We do. That's why we can tell what the cute ones are. It's a way to weed them out. Gotta have ugly ones and cute ones. And it's okay, don't worry about it, because ugly babies grow up to be Ugly people. So that's not a good analogy. Not a good analogy. But nevertheless, they do. But people get weird. People get upset. People act like I'm being mean to the people. But I'm not. I'm talking about the fact that this is how the world works, that sometimes things get weird when it comes to how we treat others, and we should treat them with goodness and respect, but sometimes it makes it hard if you speak the truth. I had people get mad at me about the babies. They get philosophical. Well, all babies are beautiful on the inside. That's what they said. All babies are beautiful on the inside, and that's true. All babies are beautiful on the inside. The problem is their parents bring them outside. And then we're stuck trying to be polite. Why am I not worried about being polite? Because polite is a fancy word for lying. I even had one of my Christian people come up and tell me that. Well, God doesn't make ugly babies. That's what she said. God doesn't make ugly babies, and that's true. God doesn't make ugly babies. You do. And then you bring them outside, and we got to struggle. Why do I say that? Do I want to be mean to people? No, I do not. No, I do not. But what I'm trying to say to you is that we need to understand that what does it mean about ugly? What does it actually mean? Does it mean how people look? No. What does Christianity teach the world? That people are all made in the image of God, and that we are all equal, and that we are all kind. See, ugly has never been about how people look, because we've all known people that weren't really attractive, but they were so nice, so funny, so sweet, that they got good looking. And we've all known good looking people that got ugly real fast. Because it's never been about how people look, it's been how you treat people. It's always been about you. But here's the deal. It's about the control of words, folks. The word is really what makes us upset, because whoever controls the words controls the people. Have you ever noticed that? Progressives can never change people, so what do they change? Words. If we just change the words, I fixed everything.
Like right now, how they're trying to redefine gender between man and woman. Like I'm 46. It's always been male and female, and now we've got, like, it wasn't just enough to have, like, LGBT. Like now we got LGBTQIA. I think we added a dollar sign, division, multiplication, plus sign. I mean, like, yeah, like always trying to redefine words to fit their narrative, like constantly redefining words. But, the thing is that when you view truth as something that's relative, and everybody has their own truth, then it becomes pretty dangerous, because what if my truth compromises your truth? But see, the truth is that truth is not relative. Truth is not even a concept. It's not something that floats out in the ethos somewhere. Truth was actually identified as a person, and his name was Jesus. In John 14:6, he said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." So, what I believe to be true, based on what God has said, is that there's no truth outside of God. So, no redefining of terms necessary. Truth is not a concept.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's all we need. Maybe we need to get rid of the word ugly. You're not ugly, you're just facially flawed. Oh, she's not ugly, she's just cuteless. They ain't ugly, they're just attractively lacking. That's all it is. It's the word that we do, but that's what we've always done. They think that if they change the word, and here's the key, they think if they change the word, it heals people. And it don't. We used to have handicapped, now we have differently abled. Used to have blind, now we have visually impaired. We used to have liberal, now we have lunatic. It's a whole different...
Facts. Valid.
Oh, I found my constituency. Oh, now that you're gonna make fun of the liberals, it's funny now. I'll bet they're ugly baby liberals, too. That's what I'll bet. What am I getting at? I'm saying this because of my faith. I've learned this, that the only way you change people is from the inside. This is the Judeo-Christian ethic we learned. There's one God, one way to see the world, and that we're made in his image. But the progressives can't change people's inside. They don't believe in God. They change words. Well, here's my key. If it changes people, if it heals them by changing words, I want to see testimonies. There should be testimonies. Yes, I lost both of my feet in a combine accident. Became handicapped. I thought my life was over. But now that I'm differently abled, I'm shopping for socks. Back when I was blind, I thought my life was over. But now that I'm visually impaired, I got my pilot's license. I hear United's hiring. Yeah, United said in 10 years they want to have half of their pilots to be either of color or a woman. Now, the only way you can do that by...
Can you imagine getting on a plane and the pilot coming over the microphone and be like, welcome to the flight today, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be cruising at 38,000 feet. Arrive time, we're going to arrive at 3:30 p.m. around San Francisco, where we're going to be flying to today. And by the way, I was blind last week, but now since I've changed my definitions and terms, I am now able to see. Good luck, everybody. Could you imagine? Wow, what a flight.
Demanding a certain group of people gets to be pilots is lowering the standards. There's going to be more wrecks, more death, more people. But the good news is, when we're going through the wreckage and finding all the body parts and we stumble across that pilot, at least they're in the right color and the right gender to make us feel good about ourselves. Forget this old anarchic way of going through life where competence is what ruled the world. See, this is what's going on in the world. And by the way, I notice you people are a little uncomfortable with me speaking of these ideas. That's good. That means we can grow tonight. We can grow. And if not, I will destroy you. You and your little nachos all by yourself. No, I don't want your stinking nachos. What are you, nuts? People say you can't judge us, you can't disagree with us, you can't criticize us, you can't talk about us. So, let's talk about it, shall we? Because that's what the First Amendment means. It allows you to talk about them. Why? Because people used to tell me that because I was a conservative, that we're not funny. Why is that? Well, because comedy only works if you punch up, and you guys punch down. I said, really? If there's a group of people in this country that you are not allowed to talk about, not allowed to judge, not allowed to criticize, that sounds pretty apt to me. You're unpunchable. Maybe it's your turn to get punched.
I mean, have you watched late night TV lately? They talk about conservatives not being funny. I mean, like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, none of these dudes are funny anymore. Stephen Colbert, like literally, like I watched their show and do not laugh. But let me get on YouTube and jump on Conservative Vibes with CV, laugh my head off. I jump on with like Brad Stine, laugh my head off. Like, yeah, I mean, he's got a point for sure.
Who am I talking about? Who am I talking about? The identifiers. People who identify as something becomes reality. What we now call identify, we used to call playing pretend.
Facts.
And I used to play pretend as a kid. The good news was, when I finished playing, it went away. It vanished. I wasn't stuck with it. I don't think kids play pretend anymore. Too much at stake. No, really, when I was a kid, you know what I used to play? Cowboys and Indians. Guess what I wanted to be? The Indian! I love those guys. They could ride on a horseback without a saddle. They could shoot bows and arrows. They were warriors. I wouldn't want to play that now. I'd be stuck with it. Too much at stake. I'm 6 years old. I want to go home. I can't. The white man has stolen my land. Plus, I'm an alcoholic. I didn't see that coming, I'll tell you right now. Good news is I own a casino, so I can go to rehab. That's the good news. I can get myself through this. By the way, notice how some people are uncomfortable. I want you to check yourself tonight. Some people, I guarantee you right now are thinking, that was kind of racist. That was kind of a racist thing. We're going to self-censor. Was it racist? Was it? Or was I making a commentary that is true? What do I mean? We know that treaties were broken between the Indians and the military. We know that of all ethnicities, they have the highest rate of alcoholism, and they own casinos. I made 3 true statements about people using irony to find humor in it because of the difficulty they have had to overcome. And some of you felt like it shouldn't be discussed. Now you know what it feels like to not care about liberty. You're afraid to speak truth because it makes somebody uncomfortable, then you will not survive as a nation. You can't. If identifying works, then it has to work for everybody.
That's right, 100%. I hope you guys have enjoyed Brad Stine. I think this dude is absolutely a genius. I think he is hilarious. But more than that, you don't have to worry about him like dropping a bunch of dirty concepts on stage. He keeps it clean. Obviously loves Jesus, and I'm a huge fan. So, Brad, if you ever see this clip, thanks, man. Keep rocking, and yeah. So if you've enjoyed the video today, please give us a like and a subscribe. My son and I are trying to build this YouTube channel, and we are so grateful for everyone that clicks that like and subscribe button and goes on this journey. I have no idea what this channel is going to become, um, but our idea is to do comedy, to review comedy people that we like, and to also give some political commentary occasionally that we see as funny, and to do some crazy movie trailers along the way that we like to create. So yeah, so it's just going to be a lighthearted channel, but if you want to go with us on the journey, we'd love to have you. Please like and subscribe. And oh yeah, drop us a comment. Let us know where you're from. Hope you have a great day. God bless, guys. See ya.